So what do you do if you realize that you have to be changing jobs very soon, or that you're going to be fired, or that something is going to happen that will make you lose your job very soon as a software developer or somebody in tech? Well, the first thing you do is document all your code. Assuming that you want to live fairly amicably, which is usually the best. Document all your code. Whoever is looking through your code or whoever is going to replace you needs to know what exactly is going on. It will help the company grow further. Then get to the documentation. Write more of documentation. In your last days, you don't want to write code. Focus on the documentation, and make sure that the next developer will find things easy and will really appreciate the work of the person that is leaving. So your comments and everything sorts that out. Then if you have time, you can write a small cookbook, something that will give a random person a quick overview or general idea of what the project you're working on is about and its current state. Alright, make sure that all the tasks in the project management system reflect the current reality. So just check your project management system. If you're using any project management system like Asana or whatever, go back there and update the tasks, the one that have been done, the one that are pending, and why they are pending. Just work it out so that the next developer joining the project will easily join the project. All right, do a brain dump. Make sure that any knowledge that only exists in your head is written down. So sometimes you're building a project and you have some things that you know that makes the project work in a certain way. Make sure that you write them down so that the next developer doesn't have to spend 2 weeks, 1 month trying to figure out why a certain thing is working in a certain way. So then make sure you network with your fellow co-workers. If it's a large company that has different departments and you know that you'll be leaving this company soon, try and walk out around, meet other people from other departments, chat them up, get their phone numbers and emails, because probably in your next work you might be needing their references. And of course, in the next 4 or 5 years, they may not be working in that company and they could just be very good friends. And who knows what you guys can start together. Many companies have been started by former co-workers. Many amazing apps have been built by former co-workers. Just like WhatsApp, they were former co-workers. YouTube were former co-workers. And Quora were former co-workers. And a whole lot of other platforms were built by former co-workers. So if you know you'll be leaving your company soon, make sure you go around and talk with other co-workers. Get their email. If you want, you can get their Facebook and add them on Facebook. Just find somewhere permanent where you can always get back to them if you need to. Alright, then of course there is something you have to do, which is write a short essay or letter, or just something that itemizes the points on where the company needs to improve in. There are several certain places the company needs to improve in. So you write it out and send to all the top management level. Sometimes sending it to your immediate line manager might be blocked. So sometimes the person that is supervising you directly might block it out so that it doesn't get to other people. So what you just do is tag everybody in the C level and send it to them, and make sure that you're not victimizing anybody. Just honestly and straightforwardly itemize things that you feel should be changed, as long as it's not hurting your line manager. There's a way you can put words together and people will know. Just tag the necessary people and at least always tag more than one person so that it doesn't get buried. Alright, then the next thing you need to do is to if you are leaving the work or you are getting fired or something due to your performance, you will need to go ask your employees and your employers why what you would have done better, so that it can help you in your future job, so that it's not when you start your next job you start repeating the same mistakes. So meet them. If it's for performance, let them let you know what you would have done better. Then if it's about a scandal that you committed, you did a scandal and you're getting fired for it, man, just go and chill. Just go home, chill, have some vacation, recover your mind, put your mind off everything, and face life afresh. Alright, then on the days before you leave, make sure that your work is organized, and if you're using the company laptop, fish out everything that is in the laptop that that is yours, So if you license a software that you're using on the company laptop, you better log out of the software, because you don't want to leave a software you paid your money for on the company's laptop. Somebody else might use it for fraudulent purposes and will be caught. So sign off all. In fact, the best thing to do is to reset the laptop, remove all the codes, put them on the repository, and all the important documents, remove them, then reset the laptop to factory settings and hand over like that. Alright, the next thing you have to do is to make sure that all your books that are in the company's shelf, or all your belongings that some people are holding, go there, tell them to give it back to you, and then take them and put in your car. If there's anything you normally keep at certain places in the company, you have to go and withdraw them and put it in your car or put it in your bag, so that you don't forget them when you sign off, because there are chances you may never return to that company. And then make sure that you reset all your passwords. Then go to your email to avoid the great email scandal that usually happens years later. Go to your email. If there are any incriminating stuff, any shameful stuff you've done in the email, go and permanently delete all of them, because usually the company will gain access to your email as soon as you leave. Once they change your password, they will gain access to the emails. So make sure that you delete all the emails that are not email worthy. Alright, so of course, if there are some equipment you have for the company, like the Wi-Fi modem that you take home and the lab equipment, anything, just hand it over to the company. It will help them. Just hand it over so that you don't have to return days after you've signed up to hand over anything. Alright, so just go and grab a coffee and have some fun. Go to social media, post some pictures, and then of course, if you have some friends in the company, you can always ask them to help you find another job. You might be surprised at how many connections each person has. So just tell them that, hey, I'm living broke. If you have any opportunities, please let me know. I'll be open to any new opportunities. Remember, those are the same people that will reference you for your next job. Alright, so that is the thing you can do to make sure that you live amicably. And then in the days before you leave, start searching for another job. It is important, and it will be the best that you find a new job just before you leave your former job. And the days immediately after you leave, start searching for other jobs. Alright, and I hope that you find another job if you're fired, or if you're losing your job for any reason, one reason or the other. Sometimes companies downsize. So if you're losing your job for one reason or the other, or you have an information that you're going to lose your job, just take these steps and make sure that you enjoy your life in the end. In the end, nobody will get out of it alive. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if you're watching it on YouTube. Click the subscribe button, and see you in the next video.